Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. In this episode I'm hoping to approach a new sheep pen so I can get the second pen out of the way. I've got to get the wheat field all seeded again for the chickens, and I'm hoping to get my wool sold, so hopefully that will give us plenty of money towards getting a new pen. So at the moment just finishing up this grass field, and then we can get these bales picked up and put into the storage. We're definitely going to have plenty of hay for the two pens with the sheep. And once we're finished with the sheep, then we can move on to doing the goats. And it will be hopefully fairly taking in some income, and then we can move on quite swiftly to the cows and then the pigs. So I mean, I'm say do pigs last, but I might do pigs before the cows yet. I'm not sure how I want to approach it yet, but either way, pigs are not going to be the next animal I do. So it's going to be another sheep pen, and then we're going to move on to doing the goats next. So they're all fairly happy anyway, the sheep are, and the chickens are fairly happy too. I've got 40,000 litres of wheat so far in the grain silo, so that'll definitely keep us going for a little bit. I have also got the buying station mod there on the yard, as you've all already seen. So if I do start to fall short with the chicken feed, it's really just a case of buying enough feed to fill both the pens up. Mainly I use it for getting the fertilizer and seeds. So, and as I say, just in case I fall short with the wheat, I'll get that for the chickens. So I'm basically just putting everything on the trailers by hand at the moment. So that's how I'm doing it at the moment. It's quite difficult in these pens to actually get the vehicle in to get the wool and get back out again. So it's a bit fiddly, but we kind of manage just to do it by hand. So I've kept the Massey Ferguson harvester just now. I've kept it on the leasing, so it shouldn't cost me too much to keep it leased for a while. All right, let's get our trailer here. I've already checked the sheep. They're fine for the grass. The chickens need topping up, so we'll need to get that done as well. And we'll get this field fertilized as soon as I finish picking up these bales. We'll get it all fertilized, and that'll give us our high yield again. So we do get a fair amount of bales on this field, which is nice. That will come down obviously once we get the other pens on, because we'll lose a lot of space, or a lot of field space should I say. So I think once we've got the second barn down, I think we can look towards buying another field for the grass, because most of our animals now will take grass, the cows, the sheep, the goats, so they'll all be taking grass. So 23 bales off that. I think that's them all. Perfect. Let's get them in storage. Boom, and there they go. I did notice on the second-hand store there is a Merlot telehandler there, but I'm not going to worry about getting that at the moment. You can get that further down the line maybe. Right, let's just check this sheep pen. Oh, to change the time setting back up to 5 times. There we go. So yeah, the sheep are pretty full. We've got 3 bales sitting here waiting to be consumed. No more wool there just now. We'll get this field all fertilized. Throw some fertilizer over the sheep. I'm sure it won't do any damage to them. Well, I hope it won't. The only thing I find with the spread width of this fertilizer spreader, it's amazing. Don't get me wrong, it's amazing, but you do tend to overlap your field at times. I mean, I could use the assist, the drive assist, but sometimes I find it'll still make you overlap with the assist on as well. So I tend not to really bother with doing that. So I think we'll do this and then we shall go and sell that wool. Probably not going to be the best selling time anyway, so it's not really going to... Oh, missed a bit there. Not really going to matter too much. I'm not too fussed. I just want to get it sold so we can try and get some money in, so hopefully get our new sheep pen. That's the plan. Just a little bit over to the left there to finish up, and then I think that'll be it. Still getting some issues with the textures rendering in a bit slower than they should, but not as bad as it was. I'm not going to complain too much. All right, let's see where this other piece is. I think that will do us, I think. You see there are a few patches missed. Yeah, there are a couple of bits missed, but I'm not too worried about it. I think it's where the grass is growing. Right, so let's have a look and see what the wool situation is for selling. Where are we? Prices. All the way down to the bottom. Okay, wool, where are you? Right there. Prices are not the best. They're at their lowest right now, so almost at their lowest. So I think we'll sell it at the rope maker. So we'll tag that place. I'm not sure where the rope maker is. I've not been there yet. Drop that there. So we've got 11,000 litres in here of wool, and we have got the eggs to sell as well, which usually in November is its highest. So we'll get up and we'll get this sold. We could potentially do a contract job. I haven't checked the contracts yet. So we could have a look and see if there's anything going, anything decent. A fertilizing contract maybe, hopefully. But I would like to get another pen down, and then we can think about, after that pen has some sheep in it, then we can think along the lines of getting another field, especially for grass. Once I put another 2 pens down after the next one, there'll be 4 pens on there, and it's going to take up pretty much the majority of that field, and I'm not going to have any space really for cutting grass or anything like that. So that field will basically be taken up by all the pens. So I'm still going with the idea of putting the cow pen on the other side, just behind the sheep pens. So that'll definitely be going there. I think I'm only going to need 1. If I remember what Tony was doing with his cow pen, I think I'm only going to need 1 cow pen. But I've got to do, obviously, beef cattle and dairy cattle, so it's going to be sort of 1 pen for each, so I don't need to get 2 for dairy and 2 for the beef cattle. I think that's how it works, but I'll double check that anyway at some point when I get to it. So I don't know if 11,000 litres is going to give us a lot. Probably won't be near to what we need. I don't think. My maths is not the very best, so. Alright, is this where we drop it off? So 74,000, yeah. Okay. So it wasn't enough. Definitely not enough. Right, I will go and grab the eggs, and then I will see you at the sell point. Well, welcome back, everybody. So we are on our way up to the farmer's market with the eggs. We've got 28,000 litres of eggs, and I think it was 1,870 per 1,000 litres. So we could be on to getting our second animal pen, the sheep barn. I've also still got to sort out the wheat field as well, so but I'll probably do that off camera. So there are a few contracts when I was looking, but they are on the well-paid side, but they're going to take quite a while to do the contracts. So I think doing contracts, 1 contract a day, better doing them off camera, to be honest, so I can save the content for, or save the recording for the actual work that I'm doing rather than the contracts. Now I am on the wrong side because they don't get dropped in there. I think they get dropped in this side. Oh wow, okay, so yeah, we're definitely going to be getting our new barn, so we'll get back up to the farm and we shall go and put that in. Superb, so we can get that in, we can get the new sheep as well, I hope. Ooh, it's going to leave us with about 40 grand, 44,000, yeah, we can get a few sheep and get them fed. We'll check out the price of the sheep, what age we're going to get them at, Ideally, I don't want to get them when they're actually like really young, like 3 months old. I want to try and get them sort of middle to older sort of age. Oh, and I'll get the chickens fed as well. I'll get them topped up too. That'd be a good idea. Don't think it'll be too bad if I get a harvesting contract at some point that's going to allow me for barley or wheat on a large field, because that will definitely give me enough excess to keep for myself, which I think I've done a couple of times already. And I've already put that in my silo, so... But what's in the silo just now, I think I've come off my field anyway. But there still are a few of the collectibles to find as well, so we're on the hunt. I've noticed a couple of them on the tops of these pylons, so yeah, they're a bit difficult to get to unless I've got the front loader with me. So I did notice a couple of pylons do have these on them. Right, so we are back here at the field. Now let's have a look here and see once I've put sort of one kind of in the middle between this two here, I need to leave enough space so I can get in and out of the shed. Here is not so bad getting the bales and that in and out, but I've got to make sure that I get enough. So we may not lose too much, but we're definitely going to lose something off the grass. Could probably put like a little road in between the two. I could probably go maybe there, I think. I try and keep them lined up as good as I can, you know. Doesn't matter if they're just slightly out, but I think we'll put it there. No, I think I'll just leave it as is. I'm not going to do that. Yes. Excellent. So now we have our second sheep barn. All right, let's have a look here and see. Getting more sheep. Now, I've got a mix of different sheep. I think I'm just going to go for one type. I think I'll just go for the Black Welsh Mountain. Might as well. So they're only 345 each. I could just get them at 8 months, to be honest. Get 20 of them at 8 months old. Do you know what? I think we'll just do a mix. Get 5 of each. 5 of that one. 5 of that one. They're all the same price anyway. And there we have 20 sheep in this barn. Let's go and get them fed. Let's grab the little Massey here. Let's see how much. It's 25,000 to fill the pen. Oh no. Right. I'll take the bales out with this. Right, let's go. It's nice to see that we're moving along a little bit. We'll start moving along even faster soon enough. Right, so we've got the round hay bales at 4,500. So 5 of those. Take 5, 6 of them. That'll be 20. Yeah, I think that's going to be. Yeah, we'll take 6 of them. Perfect. Reset that, set that to operating. Perfect. I think it'd be quite good to put like a little road in between the two, because I'm not going to be able to, well, I would be able to cut the grass, but it just, I could put like a little road in between. Right, let's drop the bales off here. Perfect. And I'll get the sort of concrete in that put down at the side of the pen here as well. These little guys all fed, and that'll keep them happy for a while. And hopefully, with the double amount of wool that we'll be taking in, plus the eggs, that's going to allow us to hopefully get the money towards getting another grass field. It's a bit of a shame, really, that the only kind of contracts you can get anything on is the harvesting contracts. So if there's anything left, you can get the excess, but you can't do that with the grass contracts anymore, or the bale contracts. So it's a bit of a shame, but it is what it is, I'm afraid. Excellent. Right, I'm not going to do anything with the putting down any textures or anything just now. We'll just try and get our money up a bit before we do that. So there we have it, guys. I think I'm going to leave it here for today, and I'm going to get this wheat field all sorted out off camera. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this episode, please consider leaving a like. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're informed of all my uploads. So with that, I hope to see you all in the next one, guys. Take care, and until then, bye for now.